What is up, everybody? This is Strong Lead Hook, and we are back with Tainted Grail. This is part 15 of a series of videos that I'm doing, just the first playthrough to Tainted Grail. Now, once again, the game crashed in the previous video, so I only got to record 20 minutes of it, like about 23 minutes or something like that. But yeah, I don't know what to do about it. The game crashes, game footage is lost, and I progressed in the game already. So for this video, we're just gonna do some fetch quests, no exploring for this one. In the previous videos, I would clear the map, but then the game would crash and I just cleared out like a pretty good portion of the map. So in this time around, I'm gonna try and see if we could do some fetch quests, and if the game crashes, then at least nothing important happened, right? I didn't get to fight anybody important. But yeah. Because I'll play for an hour, I'll record it, and then the game will crash. And then that's an hour of gameplay footage that I lost. So this time, we're just gonna do some fetch quests. So that way, if the game crashes, I did an hour of nothing. Not a big deal. I'm looking for the captain. What the hell, man? Where's the guy that's usually here?
Spare a coin for the hungry.
Let's reset the area.
Oh.
What the fuck? Is he asleep? Where's his house? Anarchist hut. Wolf pelt. Let's knock out some of the other fetch quests then. If they're not gonna
Help a soul out on your journey.
they're not gonna show up to work, it looks like. What do we need? Croc-moss skin, 10 wolf pelts, 5 bear claws, marrow gas shells. That's fucking expensive. Why is she asking for expensive shit? Good thing I've got a bunch of wolf pelts. Wolf pelts. Marrow gas eye. How much does she need? Marrow gas shell. How many did she need? 1 croc musket and 10 wolf pelts. 5 bear bear claws. 1 marrow gas shell. Okay, so she needs 1 croc muskin, 1 marrow gas shell, 5 bear claws. If they're gonna ask me for all that shit, then I'm gonna be stealing their crap. At first I felt bad about stealing their shit, but now I don't.
Help a soul out on your journey, will you?
Wow, they really just didn't show up to work, huh? Well, I guess we're stealing their stuff. Great. I don't like the map layout for this hub. Everything's harder to find. They're trying to make it into a city, which I get. I understand that, but like they could have made it easier. All right, now they're here.
Weird lanterns, you say? It's obvious what he's really doing. Going behind my back. Mark my words, whatever he's promised. I don't like it, but I'll tolerate it. For now. I have my responsibilities. My duty is to keep... But it's certainly not that I don't care. Yes, on my orders. One of our warehouses burned down. My men suspect sabotage. They say Furkett is a madman. He's a local inventor, and as far as I know, doesn't... There was a time when he was quite useful. He invented various machines for more efficient farming and other practical applications. Now, he's apparently fixated on the weirdness, and he doesn't want to talk about anything else. People are afraid of him. Since you're already here, I might have a task for you. Furkett refuses to talk to my men, and the locals don't trust him. But you can ask him if he set fire to our warehouse on purpose. Do whatever you think is best. I just want to... Here are the orders. Show... As soon as you find...
Yes?
I'll await.
Oh my goodness. Sorry about that, everyone. I'm just gonna go down the stairs. probably the best way of doing things. A reason why I don't trip about the crashing of the game is because the game was only like $40, you know. $40 game, it's this fun. And you got some minor issues.
It's... Yeah. One of my... They say... There was a... No. Kirk. You can do it here. As soon as you...
Now I have to go back here, run all the way around.
Have some spare food, of course.
I remember I dropped down from that one area and I didn't die. I just jumped down. So I don't know what the fuck happened there.
The seal looks... I'm glad... Who are you? I think it's... First, they stole my... I'm not giving them anything. Oh, it did. And no surprise, they barged in here and grabbed everything that wasn't nailed down. No, actually. Do you know what this device is? It's a pyro... No wonder... Yes, pyro... And what did they do? Well, they just took... Well, pyrolysite is a wondrous substance. Oh, it also amplifies... So, tell me... But all great inventions need... As you can see, my pyrolysite isn't... Well... Exactly. All I want to do is keep living my life and to keep creating... You would... thank you. What? I think we could all use a... Goodbye.
There's got to be a faster way up and down. This place is like a fucking maze. They need more fast travel.
By the Red Death. My struggle continues on the Holy Island. When you hear the word...
And we can put all this crap that we don't need in there. Oh, I forgot. I wanted to change out some of this that I have here, because I think it's interfering with that skill that I keep complaining about. Relic. Let's look at some other relics in here. I have a lot of weapon relics, but not a whole lot of armor relics. There must be like a damage threshold before the skill activates. Because what I noticed is when something hits me, if doesn't the humans, the skill will activate. If I hit them back, my health will restore within 2 seconds.
What's happening with Firkit? That's a serious accusation. I'll be honest with you. Firkit is neither... Fine. Firkit will stay in Cuanacht. And his... Here. Tell Firkit of my decision.
Nice. I am very happy that he gets to stay. Oh, the reason why I started doing these fetch quests for this town is because I don't want to have to run all the way back to the other town, the first map, to Horns of the South to change out the relics on my armor, and for me to have access to the armor, the blacksmith. Then I would have to complete his quest line. Wrong area. All this running around. They must want you to level up your agility. It's probably why. Or your athletics. It's probably why they got you running around all over the fucking place.
And? Oh, so does the... very well. In return, I'll offer you a discount. But remember, never... Oh, it...
Okay, nice. So we unlocked his shop right here. Pocket sand. Breaks the armor for 5 seconds, making all attacks against it have increased critical chance. That might be useful.
What is it now?
Three croc-maw skin and 5 marrow-gas shells. What the
Aye,
fuck?
You've got a knack for this. Good. Now maybe... So the job's done? And you are full of surprises.
No, I'm not giving her what I have in my stash. I don't have enough. I don't have enough crap. Okay, what else can we do around here? We can do this one. Prison. Lower City. Cuckoo's Egg.
I heard you talk to that fool. No. You do something wrong. That knight is a pauper. Well, yeah. Besides, this fellow's fine. No. Well, maybe. I could use a stiff drink. Those Camelot folks dress me up in their fancy uniform. Get me a hearty feast. Well, not just any. Do you know the last time I had a... Unless you'd rather...
Camelot delicacy. Where do I get that? Ah, I got the recipe. Okay, sweet. What's in here? Warehouse? What warehouse? We're gonna go in that warehouse. I want to see what's in there. I hope there's no one in here. Is there anybody in here? Make me give you 5 fucking... Give you all my crap. I'm taking it back. We gonna be rich, boys. I don't know how many people are engaging with the fishing minigame. But food is important in this game. It gives you passive healing in the middle of combat. Having the ability to passively heal in the middle of combat instead of just using potions changes the dynamics of the combat system quite a bit in this game. That's probably why people really enjoy it. Weird lantern. I guess that's it. Alright, where were we? We need an ale and a... So we need an ale. We can't use the stolen one. Can't use the stolen one. Shit. We can't use stolen items. At least I don't think we could. You can't sell the stolen items, so I'm not sure
Help a soul out on your journey.
if you can use it for quests. Camelot's delicacy.
Have some spare food or coin?
What if I end up becoming king instead of Arthur at the end of the game?
My lord! Go tell that man when he's ready to leave the prison.
He might do something stupid again.
You can't imagine how much... Of course, of course. If they want to fit... I wonder where I'll go. I should head there. One less beast means a thank you again.
Nice. Smart. If you knock out these quests, you could farm up a few levels before even going out. Temptation. Okay, let's go do that.
Have some spare food.
Good to see.
See if they got anything new. I wonder if this this is what might be affecting that skill that I'm talking about. I think it bugs out the game. Because if something hits me, if I hit them back, then I get my health back. But with this one, if I'm hit, it's automatically gonna hit back, right? That probably bugs out the skill. I think I'll just maybe I should just remove it, right? Not the relic, but the skill point.
Hello. Leave it already. Oh, hello there.
Hello again.
Just checking to see if they got anything new.
Nice to see you. You doing okay?
Sometimes there's this thing, it's called Restore Weird Soul Power. I think that's to reset your points. I am gonna go do that now. Think it might be time to start leveling up something else. Perception, critical damage, crit chance, sneak damage. I don't do any sneaking, but I do like the idea of having high crit. We'll stick to strength and endurance for now. Yeah, I want to take this out. I think the skill bugs out too much. Receiving melee damage returns 25% of it back to the attacker. I wonder if this stacks with the other relics that returns damage. So gain 1 extra armor. Let's look at our attributes. So right now it says 42, 42, 43. So it only gave me 1. I thought it was going to give me 2 because it says do 2 extra armor, right? It's still good. I don't think this skill synergizes with any other
Oh, hello there.
the armor relics. I don't think it does.
Hello there, strange looking reputation. Oi, wait a moment. You think I stole those books? I was saving up for the new volume. Now it's... I dunno. But there's this red priest hanging. And you know what's worse? That damn priest saying Liliana's, he told me I'd grow hair on the inside of my palms. Is that even a thing? Damn brother. Oh, thank the gods. I was losing sleep. I guess I should have known better. Beautiful Lily. Oh, he's probably at the Red Church headquarters. Just be careful. Creepy bar. Catch you later, yeah?
What brings you this way?
I want to try and see if I can't return that skill point.
If I just stay put, everything will be okay.
There's a bonfire at the first map, and it lets you do almost everything. Let's go back. I see this thing, it says restore weird soul power. And it says it can return your skill points. I'll have to look that up. I'm gonna look that up real quick. I'm pretty sure you can get your skill points returned without resetting the whole thing. You know what? I completely fucked up. Restoring weird soul power has nothing to do with your skill point. Yep. Yeah, I'm dumb. But anyways, while we're here, let's rest up and replace the relics, since that skill doesn't activate all the time. Super booty.
What a nice day.
Let's see if he has anything new. Nah, he got nothing. Health is always good. Retaliates 5% of damage received back to melee attackers. I need to go visit my wife. I hate that I don't have a lot of relics. Armor relics, that is. I mean, I should have been using a build guide this whole time, but I did not. Sneak damage in a target. I don't like any of this. And these are all just weapon relics. What am I doing? Alright. I guess it's just time to go. There's nothing else that we could do. The skill activates whenever humans hit me anyways. Maybe they have to overcome like a certain damage threshold in order for that to happen. Melee weapons receive damage bonus equal to the percentage of your missing health. I don't think that affects anything. Screw it. They hit me. It hits them back. If there was like a skill on the shield, like a weapon relic for the shield, that allowed me to have more guard, I guess that would be a good one. Or if they hit my shield, it restores my health. I just need to be careful about what skills I get, you know, and not waste my skill points. Alright, let's continue the quests. I keep thinking about that fucking weird knight. Can't kill him. People keep saying just stack bleed on him. But it's incredibly slow.
We are the sanctified martyrs.
Oh, this guy is weird.
Purity. Through purity, we serve the people. Through service and duty, we ascend to holiness.
I'm gonna have to kill this guy.
It is not the act alone that is weighed. Yes? What reason do you have? I know which sinner you speak of. Because I know all too well, as I know what that man intended to do with his sweaty hands, panting.
You need to mind your own business.
With sin, people who are lost for their entire lives don't even realize they're on a path. I only want to protect them from this. I have no intention of taking responsibility for what lurks in. You will not provoke. Of course, I am a red priest, after all, about what shatters a person's dignity.
I don't like your tone, stranger. However, yes, I stole those books that are thick with words yet imparting no virtue. What did I plan? To burn them, of course. That is what... yes, you heard correctly. Do you think I don't know what...
Oh, this guy is a freak.
I won't deny. I acknowledge that sin is a natural part of the soul, yet equally chasteness does not come easily. But that is why it is a virtue. Granting one... Have you read A Sermon on the Paths of Discipline? Hands that stray toward idle pleasures. Ah, you wish to have at least... Excellent. Look around our quarters. You should find... We are the sanctified martyrs. Through blood we strive for purity. We are the sanctified martyrs. We are the sanctified martyrs. Through blood we strive for purity. Through purity.
Let's save. I feel like this guy is gonna get super weird.
Serve the people. You have returned. My decision. Accept my... We are the sanctified martyrs.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do exactly? Study the sermons. Okay.
Strive for purity.
The books, I mean, I guess I'll have to steal them.
We are the sanctified martyrs. Through blood we strive for purity. You have returned. So, what is someone, especially since it's written that know this. The seed is sacred, meant not for waste. Of course it serves a purpose, a vain and impure one. Meanwhile, to be men means resisting those women. How can a man be ready to protect his love? Just to remind you, a blind man cannot fulfill his... He serves, indeed. It is true that this man, for reasons I must admit that I hold deep, maybe the soul of that one is not as corrupted as I fear that sometimes this tone is necessary. Avoiding an admission of guilt does not mean avoiding punishment. Your words, however. And there it is. The stripping purity. You kill holiness. And what? How can you even speak like that? How can you place... I'll pretend I... This is not about control. Would it not be that is precise? As Brother Flamen says, treat your body like a sacred place. That is, of course. However, I am full of faith that I have been placed on this path. Still, one could also... Dear stranger, what about my role in all of this?
I mean, I don't agree with him burning the books or the guy, you know, whatever the guy does is his own business. You know, he's out here whipping himself. I mean, both are doing very self-gratifying things. He's accusing the other person of self-gratification. He whips himself not because he's holy and faithful, and because he's a masochist, right? He derives a lot of pleasure, this guy right here, into whipping himself. The other guy derives pleasure from, you know, whacking off, right? They're two sides of the same coin, but yet this guy judges the other guy. The other guy gets off on books. This guy gets off on whipping himself. So what he's doing here is no better. And feeling self-righteous.
Everything is tied to faith, separating them. Enough. I see you've tried. The books will burn.
I should just kill this guy. He wants to self-flagellate so much. I'm gonna try again one more time. He wants to flagellate himself. I'll fucking flagellate him. People like this are dangerous. I mean, I'm a Christian, and I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't be whipping myself in the back and fucking taking people's rights away from, you know, this is not a serious matter. This is not a serious matter. It's not. I mean, the other lady's business is gonna go tits up if she doesn't get her books, right? And he just needs to mind his own business. If he really wants to help people, this is not the way to do it. This is not the way to do it.
You have returned. Let not. We are the sanctified martyrs.
This is not.
Strive for purity. We are the sanctified martyrs. Through blood we strive for purity.
Maybe if I read this book right here.
We serve the people. Through service and duty we ascend to holiness.
I'm trying to take that book.
It is not the act alone that is weighed, but the... We are the sanctified... We are the sanctified martyrs. Through blood we strive for purity. We are the sanctified.
Haha, we got something. Uh-oh.
Purity. Through purity, we serve the people.
I think we got some evidence. We got 5 minutes left. This is the last thing that we'll do.
Service and duty, we ascend to holiness. You have returned. So, what is some, especially since it's written that, know this? Of course it serves a purpose. Meanwhile, how can a man just to remind...
Yet the labor of hands, whether in toil or in rest in it, is not in itself a matter of sin.
The sin dwells not in the motion. I know that clarification by Sixtus. Some... I fear that sometimes this tone is avoiding an admission of guilt does not mean avoiding punishment. Your words, however. And there it is. The stripping pure, you kill holiness. Of course, this is exactly why we serve. We are your shepherd. This is not about, would it, that is as
Isn't it true that we already know well what people do in private, as all that is done in secret shall be known?
through understanding, and it is difficult to interpret it otherwise. Nevertheless, the matter here is different. Such pleasures are like gathering. So, dear stranger, what about my role in all of...
I'm getting ready to just kill this guy, man.
It is true that I myself would... Did that make me some... That's enough. I see you've tried. The books will burn.
I'm gonna fucking kill him. I'm ready to fucking kill him, honestly. He makes me angry. Because I meet people like this, you know, in the Christian community. You meet people like this. You can express your beliefs, but now you're hurting someone else's business, right? The way they make a living. There's other ways. If he really wants to help, there's other ways to do it, right? Like maybe he could just talk to the soldier. He can talk to the bookkeeper and say like, hey, you know, I don't necessarily agree with this. I think that you should balance it out by having more religious books or whatever, you know? Any case. The next video will definitely be an exploration video where we clear out the map again. I think we'll end the video right here since there's not much. Plus, I don't want the game to crash. I don't want to risk the game crashing. So thanks for stopping by and stay tuned for the next one.